Hello everybody, Vagrant Gaming. Just having a little trouble balancing the audio, so had to turn the music off, unfortunately. Although, sound effects should be fun. Yeah, let's try that. So, I wanted to demonstrate how Hawkeye works with his EISO, which adds this knocked and loaded buff, where if they have pinpoint on them, he can get a preemptive counter. I just want to make sure I'm getting the name right for the... Yeah, empowered ISO. Yeah, knocked and loaded. Fantastic. So, if you get pinpoint on them, he can get a preemptive counter. And on my agent, to complement that, I've got the Gilded Semi-Auto Gun. And you get this by completing every mission in Chapter 4, Season 2 on Challenge Mode, which you'll need to pick up the Black Panther to do that. And you get this weapon, which goes really good with Hawkeye. Coulson's Revenge, I know it's a lot harder to get. I just picked this up because it adds the potential to getting extra attacks. With the Avengers Assemble perk, and as Hawkeye's costume has that as well, we'll get access to coordinated attack and cooperative defense. So if one of our guys attacks an opponent, there's a potential chance for a teammate to jump in. If someone attacks us, there's a potential for a retaliation attack. It doesn't always happen, but it's just a nice bonus. Star-Lord is also a bit trickier to get. He was on sale for a bit for like 200 command points, which is kind of steep. But if you want additional people to set up those preemptive attacks for Hawkeye, you can use people like Luke Cage, who's like 23, Black Widow, which is also very easy to get, Thing, or Tigra. All four of those people have an ability to put stagger on an opponent, or something the equivalent of. Black Widow's the exception. She doesn't have stagger, but she has target lock, which counts as far as his preemptive counters and follow-up attacks. So any of those people work well. Outside of Star-Lord, I recommend the Thing, just because I like having a tank. He can keep the infiltrators off of Hawkeye, although Star-Lord is really, really good at it. Star-Lord can not only put stagger on people, but he can also put hobbled, which prevents people's attacks from being stealthy, and that's just perfect. Alright. So, I'm going to pretty much going in order. So, that was the first one. I get the pinpoint of the gun. Oh, nice. And I'm going to put one on... Now, I'm not actually going to attack him yet, because... I'm going to try to avoid the infiltrator counter if I can. This guy. He goes for Hail Hydra. And so here we go. Quantum Leap will apply Fumbling, Hobbled, and Winded. So, Fumbling, his attacks will provoke a counter. I wanted him hobbled so that his attacks can't be stealthy. So now... Ooh, that was a big hit. Let's get some damage on that one. Ooh, he has a plan. Or 12% of one. And let's see here. I'm going to use that extra turn. There we go. And now I've got pinpoint. Oh, looks like I won't even need any follow-up attacks. The way this is going. Let's see if he gets the follow-up. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff right there. Alright, this is going swimmingly. What uses the least amount of stamina? 400, 700. That's a lot. Let's use this. So that round went fairly easily. Wasn't even much room for preemptive counters. Here we'll probably see one, as they're both going first. He might follow up. It's random. I always hope for it. There we go. There's been a couple of fights I've been in where Hawkeye well, or the team overall, we were able to pretty much eliminate everything before they even had a chance to attack us, which doesn't happen all the time, but when it does, it's nice. Alright, he's getting in on that. I think if he gets one more, this guy's done. Yeah, because with the follow-up attack from my agent, oh, won't even need it. Nice. I love those follow-up attacks. And the thing is, too, with the coordinated attack buff, sometimes he'll jump in and he'll jump in on a coordinated attack and keep getting follow-ups, which is another nice perk. It's kind of rare. Don't know if it's setting him off yet. Nice. He goes after the agent. So there. Now his attacks can't be stealthy. I have a plan. Let's reduce his damage. I'm gonna let Hawkeye finish him off. So we were dishing out a bit more damage than I was expecting. There wasn't much room for the follow-up attacks, but that's basically a couple of ways that you can set him up. And by using a team like this, you get a lot of control. As long as you can keep Hawkeye clear from any debuff that prevents follow-up attacks, I think it's winded. As long as you can keep him clear from that, you'll be in good shape, and he can do a lot of damage. So that's it for a quick demonstration, and hope you all have fun. See you around.